Here at the University of Miami, we have about 10 to 15 minutes of individual every single day through the course of practice. We've already done our warm-up drills, our line drills. We've already done our run FTF and our pat and go. And now we're really working on quarterback fundamentals. Quarterback fundamentals start with their feet. And it's so important for a quarterback to understand how to move in the pocket. We encourage our quarterbacks to hurry up and have a fast drop, the fastest drop they possibly could have. And then we require our quarterbacks to always be making their movements with their back foot. We want them to move with their back foot and not their front foot, so they're locked and loaded and ready to throw the ball. Here you can see the quarterback make a movement right here with his back foot, and now he can step with a short stride or no stride and throw into any pass he wants. If he stepped with his front foot first, now he would then have to recover with his back foot and then make the throw. Here you can see the quarterback was given one movement to his left and then two hitch and throw the ball. Here you can see the quarterback again gets a nice wide base, have his first movement with his back foot, constantly ready to go, second movement, two hitch, and let it go. We don't ask our quarterbacks to make a ton of movements because that's not necessarily practical in the game of football. We're looking for two movements per drill. You can see right here, it's a quick two movements, two hitches, and give the ball. The next part of our drills we incorporate with pocket movement is the agiles. Here, when we run the agiles aspect of our drill work, what we're asking our quarterbacks to do is really work on quick movement, number one, sliding in the pocket, number two, and getting depth on their drops, number three. Here we set up two agiles about 3 yards apart. We're asking the quarterback to take a full drop here. He's taking a 5-step drop. And now we're saying, okay, here what we want you to do is work on your movement. Your first step will be with your back foot. You'll keep a nice wide base, and you'll slide in the pocket. Here it's just a real quick push back 5, one movement, slide up, and make your throw. You can see the quarterback again here, push up, 3 steps, or 3 hitches, so to speak, and make your movement. We go on either side. Here's a 5-step drop, move with his back foot. Now he's sliding up, ready to make his throw. And as we've talked about earlier, we're trying not to throw it to the guy directly in front of you, but always be thrown on some form of angle. Here you can see the quarterback again. Now what we do is we're now incorporating from no longer working the agiles, we're now using the boards. Reason why we use the boards is because we want to step over the boards. If we're stepping over the boards, now what we have to do is we have to make sure that they're low enough to the ground that no injuries occur. We don't like to step over the agiles, we like to step over the boards. Here in this drill, you can see what we're asking our quarterbacks to do is maze in and out of the boards, rather than step over them at first, and then the next part of it will be our step over aspect. Here we're telling the quarterback to take a nice, in this case here, 7-step drop off of a hard play action. When he gets to the top of his drop, now he's stepping with his back foot, sliding in the pocket. After he slides in the pocket, we want another step with our back foot. Then we want to get another drop going. So we want to try to incorporate 2 drops in this drill, one 7-step drop, one 5-step drop, 2 movements on either side, and then be able to get a 2-hitch throw into the flat. Here you can see the quarterback again sliding up in the pocket, never crossing over unless he's dropping, and never heel clicking as he's pushing forward in the pocket. We're just trying to maze in and out of the boards in order to be able to get ourselves in position to constantly be able to be fast feet, slide in the pocket, and avoid any sacks. Here you can see we're asking our quarterbacks in this case to actually step over the bags. Now the quarterback's taking a 5-step drop. Okay, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'd like to keep a nice wide base. And here now we're telling the quarterback to go on direction, which way we want him to step over the bag. Here you can see the quarterback's always moving with his back foot first, which makes a huge difference in his ability to release the football. And then secondly, you can see the quarterback's keeping a nice wide base and prepared to make all the throws. Again, you can see right here the quarterback moving in the pocket, quick movements in the pocket, quick movements, and prepared to make every throw bringing his back hit through. Love how that drill looked, and really you could see the quarterback's constantly moving, never crossing over, and prepared to make any throw. This is the way we use our agile bags, our boards, and our directions for our